I wanted to make a video this morning about my recent struggles. The reason why my channel is called Real Ralph Anthony is because I am trying to be as real as possible and as authentic as possible. So I thank my current subscribers and the current people who watch my videos and who comment for being there and for understanding my authenticity. And I want to talk today about how money didn't actually make me happy. And I am currently struggling mentally with a few aspects of my life that I keep questioning, and they stem from childhood ideas and dreams. I wrote yesterday on a piece of paper, what do I want? What do I visualize? And I try to think about what is it that I'm visualizing that I want in life? Like what are in my visions? What's in my head that I actually want to achieve? And the funny thing is that making more money was not on that list. And it's not because I've got a huge amount of it that I never need to I've got so much of it, it doesn't matter. I mean, you always want to make more money. That's the trap, right? There is a bit of a trap when you make some money and then you start comparing yourself to others. So that's one of my struggles. One of my struggles is that comparison really is the thief of joy. And I find myself comparing myself to other people that have more than me, actually, and not being humble enough to compare myself to most of the planet that has a lot less than me. So those are the times where I feel a bit down on myself, when I compare myself to the people at the very, very top of the game. They might be massive YouTubers, they might be massive businessmen. Whatever it is that they do tends to just bring me down for some strange reason. And I get some level of envy, actually, and jealousy, which is a horrible emotion to ever feel. So I get a level of jealousy that, hey, how come, that person's there? And the reason why I get that is because I also feel like I could be in that same position. So I feel like I could have been in the same position as those people, but I'm not. And it's like, well, how come I don't have 100K subs? And how come I'm not like some huge famous singer? It's just like, I have these very strange thoughts, and they stem from, and you have to really figure out where your troubles stem from, right? So I'm hopefully self-actualized enough to realize that my troubles stem from me having dreams as a child. And my dreams were to be a singer and an actor. Actually, when I was 13 years old, it was by far my best subject at school. And every time I watched, I listened to a certain song yesterday, and it made me think, why am I not singing? Now, I might be DJing, and that's all well and good, and I'm enjoying DJing, and I'm actually DJing at a bar here on Saturday night in Bucharest. So that's nice. It's nice to see small progress in life. But I would love to get back to singing. I'd love to be singing in a studio. I'd love to just be pouring my heart out. I mean, ultimately, I'm a creative at heart, and creatives need to create. And that doesn't necessarily mean creating money. Like, creatives don't care so much about the money. They care about their craft, and then the money comes after that. But what I've found myself doing time and time again is trying to start businesses and trying to build businesses and being obsessed with the idea of building businesses. And I'm trying to do so again now. But it doesn't really bring me much satisfaction and joy. And I'm actually not the best in the world at it. You're usually the best at something that you enjoy doing, or something that you just keep cultivating. And so as I try to build my crypto fund now, I think to myself, okay, so let's fast forward 2, 3, 4, 5 years, and let's just say I've done really well and made even more money. Will I feel happy? Will I be satisfied? And the answer to that is not really, no. And so the question is, so why am I even doing that? If I fast forward 5 years and think, okay, well, then this business makes me 5, 6, 10 times more money than I have now, will I be happy? And the answer is not really. It would just be another journey, another interesting journey that I've taken with a business that I'm building with a friend and a dear friend of mine. So there are positives to it. It's going to be an interesting journey with someone who I care about and who I trust, and who also has similar capabilities, or different capabilities, but also a smart guy. So I guess that's part of it. But in the meantime, this YouTube channel has brought me levels of purpose. So I'm grateful for that. It's been nice to actually have some purpose, some people whose lives I'm changing. They do reach out to me, which is great. It's really nice to hear from you. It's nice to hear that I've inspired you, and that you resonate and relate to me, because it feels like, you're also in similar positions where you're questioning what direction is next for you. And, I've always been the type of kid who knew exactly what I was going for, and always seemed very strong with conviction out in the public. But here on my YouTube channel, a lot more honest with my people, and I just tell you the truth. And I'm a little bit lost at the moment. And partly that's because I'm doing three things, and three things is just way too many things to be doing. You know, you've got to just pick one thing in life and try to excel at that. And I know that, you know, Naval Ravikant said that specialization is for ants, and I'm not an ant. I don't want to specialize in one thing. I am multidimensional. I have multiple levels of intelligence, whether it's musical, people skills, interpersonal skills, self skills, and some levels of logical skills, which helps me build businesses. So I'm dabbling in three different things at the moment. As you know, I'm building a crypto fund, which is a bot that basically automatically trades Bitcoin. So we're building the code for that. And then I'm DJing on the side. I have a separate YouTube channel that does that. I absolutely love music. It's my number one passion. I love music more than anything. And I struggle to just walk away from that entirely. I wouldn't be able to drop that. So DJing is fun, but now I want to get back involved in singing. And anything I do outside of that just feels like a waste of time. And the third pillar of my life is this YouTube channel and content and public speaking and trying to contribute back to society. I really do love doing this. This is one of my favorite things. This, alongside music, is my passion. I enjoy doing this. I love making these videos. It feels very natural. I would love to stand up in front of a huge crowd and speak and inspire the masses to act upon their dreams and to tell my story. So ultimately, it's the creative things that I love more than anything. Yet I'm back into building a logical business. I'm back into building a business again, which requires a lot of logic, which requires maths, which requires, you know, company structure and stuff that I'm not really that interested in, but I find I'm doing it for the money again. So here I am all over again, doing things for the money, which is great because I guess it buys you the comfort. So the money does buy you the comfort. At least you can be in a comfortable environment. But it has not brought me levels of happiness. What's brought me happiness is the journey, is my family, is hanging out with my friends, is experiences. That's what's brought me happiness. You know, it's more wholesome experiences. What's brought me happiness is getting closer to God over the past couple of years and getting back to being a Catholic who does pray and who does serve Christ. I think that's really brought me high levels of happiness again, and all the parties and the women and like the tables and the big events. You forget about that. You forget about the things that you've done in the past. You move on and you wake up every day with a new clean slate. So this is not a video for you to feel sorry for me. It's just to tell my story and to tell you that I'm trying to manage three pillars at the moment, and it's too many things to manage. It really is. And so you ought to find one thing, maximum two, that you are passionate about and go all in with that. And perhaps had I chased my dreams of music at a younger age, I wouldn't be as successful. I wouldn't be financially free. So that's the other side of the story. You know, you've always got to think about the other path. Oh, I should have done that. But hold on. Had I gone down that route of acting and singing, the percentage of people that become famous and make enough money is very, very, very small. So I could easily be on the other side of the fence, which is that, you know, a starving artist. And so the path I have chosen is correct, and I accept that. And you must accept the path that you are on and the path that you've taken, because living with regrets is extremely difficult. So I don't have any regrets, but now it's about what do I do moving forward from here? And you should be asking yourself the same questions. What do you do from here on in that's going to be best for you and that's going to fit your character best? So I'm back in this position, and I hope that I can make some stern decisions. At the moment, I'm going to keep doing all three things. I do love all of them, but I love two more than I love one of the other ones because they just so happen to be a creative outlet. I hope this video has helped you in some sort of way reflect about your own life and think about the things that you want to achieve or the path that you should be going down that serves your mission and that serves your purpose and that serves your deepest desires.